I didn't buy my stepdaughter Christmas gifts to expose my lazy husband to his family. So I've been married to my husband Jake for 3 years, and we have a 1-year-old daughter together. Jake also has a 10-year-old daughter named Lily from his previous marriage who stays with us every other weekend. Here's the problem. Ever since our baby was born, Jake has completely checked out of helping around the house. I'm talking about zero help with diaper changes, feeding, or even basic cleaning. The only person who actually helps me with the baby when she visits is Lily, his 10-year-old daughter. I've made Jake lists of things that need to be done around the house. Paint the nursery, fix the leaky faucet, organize the garage. None of it gets done. When I ask him about it, he says he's too tired from work, but then he'll spend 3 hours playing video games or watching football. The worst part is he never plans anything. I have to remember passports for trips, buy tickets for events, and handle all the gift shopping for his entire family. He'll literally ask me while we're driving to the airport if I remembered to bring his passport. Like, what would happen if I didn't? So this Christmas, I decided I was done. I bought gifts for everyone else in the family, wrapped them, and put them under the tree. But I didn't buy a single thing for Lily. I figured if Jake wanted his daughter to have presents, he could handle it himself for once. Last weekend, Lily came over and immediately noticed all the wrapped presents under the tree. She starts counting them and asking which ones are hers. My heart was breaking, but I looked at her and said, "You'll have to ask your dad about that, sweetheart." Jake was in the kitchen making coffee and completely missed this conversation. Lily runs to him all excited asking about her presents, and he just goes, "Oh, your stepmom took care of all that stuff." Then he looks at me expecting me to confirm it. I shook my head and said, "Actually, I didn't buy Lily any gifts this year. That was your job. You should have seen his face." He went completely white and started panicking because Christmas was literally 5 days away. He immediately started yelling at me about how I was being cruel to his daughter and how could I do this to a 10-year-old. I told him welcome to how I feel every single day when he leaves me to handle everything alone. Lily was standing there confused, asking what was happening and why there was no presents for her. Jake tried to cover by saying we'd go shopping together that afternoon, but all the stores were picked clean by then. Christmas morning was a disaster. Lily opened 2 hastily wrapped gifts that Jake clearly bought at a gas station the night before. A generic stuffed animal and some cheap coloring books. Meanwhile, everyone else had thoughtful, expensive presents that I had spent weeks picking out. Jake's parents were visiting, and his mom kept asking why Lily's presents looked so different from everyone else's. That's when I explained that Jake was responsible for his daughter's gifts this year, just like he should be responsible for helping with our household and our baby. The whole room went silent. Jake's dad started asking questions about who usually handles the shopping and planning for family events. When they realized I do literally everything while Jake does nothing, they were shocked. Jake's mom pulled him into the kitchen, and I could hear her lecturing him about being a better husband and father. She came back and apologized to me for not realizing how much work I was doing behind the scenes. Now Jake has to actually participate in planning and gift giving, and his family finally sees what kind of partner he really is.